Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Shiroi Plays XCOM. It's been quite a while. Life happens, bunch of things, but I guess, really I'm gonna try and finish this series. The last episode of this was, probably like a year or two ago, maybe even 3 years now. I have no clue. Actually, maybe not that long ago. But things happened, and I'm gonna try and get back to this. Hopefully we can finish it, and we just don't die. But if the past has been any indication, anytime I drop this game for a long period and try and get back into my save, I have no idea what's going on, and things just usually go terribly wrong. So we'll see how it goes. So let's just get a quick refresher. I think the last mission I played, we ended up finally taking care of the Exalt. We went to the HQ, we kind of murdered everyone. I have no clue in terms of how we're doing in all the other things. It looks like we have capture a live alien and interrogate the captive alien. Those are our main mission quests now. So let's see if we can knock out a couple of these. We might need like a mission or two just to get our legs, sea legs back, alien legs, whatever. But hopefully, hopefully taking, a year break or whatever, kind of gives this a little better commentary, keeps it interesting. I'm gonna try and pick up some other games, something, I forget what it's called. There's a new XCOM-like game that came out recently. I was waiting for it to kind of get patched up. There were some pretty negative reviews initially, but we'll see if we get into that. But anyway, let's get into this, right? So let's quickly take a look at what kind of. All right, so there's no research, whatever that means. There is no genetic modifications happening. Don't remember what this does. But very quickly, I think what we want to do is just take a look at our soldiers, look at their loadouts, and see if they have some decent weaponry. It looks like most of them have. Okay, so we have a couple of maxed out soldiers here. Yep. Yeah, so a couple of maxed out soldiers. I think their loadouts are pretty good. We've got some. Decent weaponry. I think the next level of weapons that we're going to be trying to go for is the plasma stuff, but we haven't been able to research that yet, I don't think. Let's see, are we able to build plasma stuff? So bunch of stuff here. We don't have a lot of money left either, so that's something else we need to be careful of. But yeah, I think in terms of armor, we're pretty good. We've got probably the strongest armor available for most of our units. Obviously, snipers can't equip the Titan armor, so that's why we have 5 and 1. Oh, I remember. Remember that time we had that mech and it kind of just died on the first mission because I was stupid and kind of rushed everything. But anyway. So we do have some things going on. We've got our upgraded fighters. Let's see here. Yeah, the firestorms. So we've got 2 queued up. One that's repairing. Man, this is overwhelming in terms of what's going on here. But anyway, we have 5 days until the first council report. We've got a UFO crash site right now. So let's just go for it. We're gonna go straight into one of the hardest, well, in my opinion, one of the hardest kind of mission archetypes. Where luckily it's a small scout. It's not one of those large UFOs. But anyway, let's do this. All right, so this is really our A team. We've got a sniper. Everyone's got. Scopes, definitely need those to increase the aim. 2 assaults, 2 heavies, and a sniper. Sorry, three assaults. So I mean, yeah, let's just get this show on the road. so hopefully we get past this, and we'll see how far we get in terms of
Touching down.
advancing the story a bit, or
The drop
if we
site
just
for this
lose,
operation will be in
we might just
Canada.
cancel this series.
Our target went down in a remote area, but we have
So let's get started here. Do I even remember the keys? This will be interesting. So yeah, anyway,
Come in, HQ.
not much has happened in the last year, just been a lot of work.
Team is awaiting your orders.
Let's see,
affirmative,
this
Big
is
Sky.
the border,
Strike 1 is free to engage
that's the
hostile targets
border,
at the
so
crash
it's going
site.
to be in the top left side, that's where we're going to go. Obviously we're always going to take this very, oh my god! Well, that was not what I was expecting. How is that unit in... oh, okay, it's full cover that way. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. We're immediately thrown into battle here. Not a... is that cover? Yes, it is. We can rapid fire. What does this do again? Rapid fire was 2 shots. Right. That's a lot of HP there. And we're expecting to do... not too much damage, but this is a... I think this is a... yeah, this is definitely a shotgun, so it's going to do quite a bit of damage. So what we're going to do is post up here, and then hopefully we can do some decent damage. So that's 7 damage with 40% critical, 92% to do 40% critical. So this is going to do anything from like, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. So we're going to do 14 damage with basically a coin flip odds of doing, what is it, 1.5 or 2 times damage, whatever. Let's do this. Okay, that's 1. That's 1. Okay, so didn't roll the didn't end up being able to roll for a... oh my god. Well, that was I totally forgot that happens. So right, the berserkers do rush you after you take a turn, so that's something we gotta remember. But luckily that worked out for us. So anyway, let's keep moving up here. 44%. I'm not sure I want to take those odds right now. So let's get everyone else into position first. Alright, so this is another shot. No, this is a laser rifle, so another 14%. Man, can you imagine if we didn't take those scopes? That would just be terrible.
Got it.
So this is a no target available, so he's gonna go into Overwatch most likely, or a hunker, who knows. Smoke grenade. So this is... oh, okay. So this isn't an assault. This is a medic. So let's move you over here. He really doesn't see anything, so I'm probably gonna go Overwatch on most of these units. We could throw a battle scanner out here. Yeah, I mean, it's probably the most useful action, otherwise she'll just hunker or something. So let's throw out a battle scanner. I don't think it triggers enemies, but it does give us vision. So it looks like that side's clear. That's probably where we're gonna go next. Let's put everyone, you know, do I want to take a 44% chance of shooting? This is really not going to do anything. So let's just go Overwatch and hopefully he moves towards us. 42, yeah, I mean, I could technically, run and gun, but I'm going to get up here and that's probably not going to be much better. So let's just go Overwatch. And same with Jang, I guess. Alright, so, you know, decent first mission. We didn't just... what? Where's my Overwatch? Okay, well... alright, sounds good. So no one decided to do anything there. I was really hoping they would, you know, they would do something. Apparently not. No cover in between here and there. I'll just move him over here to full cover. Hopefully we don't trigger any more enemies. It doesn't look like we do. So same as always. Playstyle really hasn't changed. You really want to take this nice and slow. It's got us this far, right? So we're gonna start moving. I don't want to move up here because I'm not sure what's over in that corner. So maybe we'll just move you up here in Overwatch. It really doesn't make much of a difference in terms of that. And Zhang, you'll probably just move up to where she was, or the other unit was, and you can, you have some decent running ability, so let's run you up all the way over there. Hopefully the medic doesn't die, that'll be pretty sad. But yeah, we'll overwatch from here, and hopefully either he runs away, or, well, okay, well that's no good. So now we gotta worry about possibly that unit trying to get up here and flanking us. That'd be pretty bad. So we're gonna run and gun, and we're gonna try and get up here somewhere where there's cover. Not many good choices. That's on the low ground. So this is probably the best we can do in terms of cover. So let's go for it. Go for it. Okay, so we do have vision here, and that's a 61% chance to hit. Not too bad considering that she's using a shotgun there. But what we're gonna try and do is move our support unit up here as well, and see if he has a shot. So he does have a shot, and it's a 59. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna throw a smoke grenade, just in case things go horribly wrong. And there's not much else happening back here, so we're gonna start moving our team pretty rapidly up here. You can see the edge of the UFO up there. We're probably gonna breach in a turn or less. Hopefully there's nothing over there. Definitely a little concerned, but it seems like there's no issues. So let's just keep going. So anyway, as I was saying, there's not been too much that's happened recently. Really, primarily just lots of work, and you know, not a lot of time for playing video games. But hopefully that changes in the next little while. Alright, well, perfect. So that was a 61% chance to hit with a, I think that was like a 30% chance crit. So we actually did roll pretty high on the dice there. So we're still in pretty good shape. We're gonna move our support up here. Ooh, okay, that is, as always, the Berserker is definitely gonna be an issue, especially since he is so close to our support right now. So what we're gonna wanna do is basically put down some Overwatch traps, and hopefully take a shot. And when he gets his, you know, his the turn that he gets when you, every time you take a turn, he gets a turn. Hopefully we have the ability to kind of just murder him on the spot. So what I'm wondering is, I can't recall, is there a way for us to determine if he gets a turn? I can't remember if he gets a turn whenever we take a move, or is it just like when we fire on him? Because some of these units might not have the best angles. So you know what? We're gonna take the risk here. At the risk of our unit dying, we're gonna move Zhang up here for a high ground advantage. Please don't. Okay, perfect. So he does not get a turn, and we have an 86% chance of doing 7 damage. So he has what, like 21 HP, 20 HP. So we need to somehow stack at least 20 damage on him. Either from well, it's gonna be one shot and a bunch of, what's it called? A bunch of Overwatches. So that's 2 shots. So what I want to do is I want to put these 2 on Overwatch, mainly because we wanna try our best to get a shot off with either a rapid fire. Is this laser? Okay, so that's a laser. Unfortunately, I think we only have one unit equipped with the what do you call it? The shotgun, the laser shotgun. So we're not going to be able to pump up a great deal of damage. And I don't think we're going to be able to get her in a position where she can trigger the that additional shot she gets. The like when the enemies enter a certain like a certain box around her, she gets to take that extra shot. So we can do a rapid fire here. So that's 80%. So that's something like what, 60% to do 14 damage, plus like a 30% chance to crit on that. So that's 10 damage. So you know we've got essentially something like what, like 80 times, I don't know, like maybe like 40 to 50% odds of just killing this guy outright. Maybe a little less than that. So if that's the case, we can put this guy also on Overwatch, and maybe you as well. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is put our entire team on Overwatch, and then we're just gonna hope the rapid fire trigger like hits him. If not, at least take him down low enough so that the other Overwatch units will kill him. Unfortunately, there is that other unit around. Okay, so that's perfect. So there's that other unit around who's gonna rush us, and unfortunately, all the Overwatch is triggered, and he's blasted into like tomorrow. But at this point, if the other unit rushes up here, we're gonna take a bit of damage. Okay, so 12 damage. Luckily, we have that decent armor. He's not low yet, and we've got plenty of heals, so not much to be worried about there. No one's got a shot on this guy though, except him. So is there a way for us to get into a position where we can flank him? We can probably run and gun up here, and then we'll get a shot down, but it's probably not going to kill him. And we got to worry about triggering additional units over here, maybe in the ship. Okay, so nothing to worry about there. This is 70% to hit, so 3/4 chance. So if we take rapid fire, it goes down dramatically. So okay, let's see. 74% chance to do 6. He has 10 HP. Shin has a 50% chance to hit, so that's no good. We probably want to bring him back and heal. So you know what? We're gonna take the rapid fire chance. We're not gonna kill him with one shot. We'll need to bring in another unit regardless. So let's just try and take care of it on the turn. Okay, that's 1, and that's 2. Okay, perfect. So we've got some pretty good rolls recently. We're gonna just heal wounds. 6 damage. So another heal will take care of all the damage that he took from that previous shot there. I guess we can start reloading as well, and then go on Overwatch. So there are a couple of enemies that I'm worried about seeing on this mission. It doesn't look like they're going to be here. Primarily it's those the squid type enemies, the ones that go invisible. So we did lose a milk container. It's a little too early for like coming back to this series for me to even consider worrying about that stuff right now. So throw a battle scanner out there. So the only enemies left is probably at least an alien, like the digital enemy. Is that the digital enemy? Possibly. Can't tell from here. It does look like it doesn't have a lot of HP. Does it say? Yep, so that's one of the enemies. I don't think there's any more left. Mainly just because it's a small mission, or you know, a small UFO. So chances are we can just go on Overwatch here. We don't need to go on Overwatch with this guy. You know, everyone else up here just goes on Overwatch, and we're gonna rush our assault in, trigger the spawn. So make that unit spawn. We'll move him up. I'm worried if we move here, we won't get a shot, but that's okay. So let's see. Yep. So there we go. It's spawned. And perfect. So that should be the end of the mission. Is that the end of the mission? Yeah, there we go. So we did recover one canister. If we were a little faster, would have been nice. But you know, a decent mission to come back to. Super easy, super simple. Nothing too extreme here. So yeah, definitely regret not remembering to take the arc thrower so we can capture an enemy. But one step at a time, right? So he did get wounded. That's okay. Got a few corpses, got a few computers, so this is gonna make some good money. We definitely need to start going to the gray market and selling some of this stuff here. Where's the broken computer? So that's only $20, unfortunately. But you know, in terms of the cost and what we make in this game, I think that's decent. I forget what this bar is. But yeah, it looks like most of the continents are pretty safe. We don't have a lot of panic going on. We did lose a bunch of companies, or not companies, a bunch of countries last year. In real life, I mean. But yeah, so looks pretty good here. Maybe we should take a look at the gene lab. Are we able to put a wounded person? No, we can't. I was gonna try and cheese the system and just put our wounded guy in there while he's healing. How many soldiers do we have that are, you know, max level? Because we might really want to start looking at. Yeah, we're gonna definitely want to start training up some of these guys here. We have a bunch of rookies, and this is not gonna be good if, like, especially since, you know, the last mission someone kind of just got wounded. So we definitely want to start looking at bringing additional units in. So all of our new units are going to be promoted to squatty. So what is the squatty rank? Is that like level 2 or level 3? Oh no, just well, I see. So we hire them and they start off spec, but that's definitely not. We were hoping that it was going to be a little better than that. So maybe we're gonna have to find some easier missions to kind of grind the lower level units up. What I wanted to do was just look at gene modifications and see what we can do here in terms of just making units stronger. So, okay, so there's some things that are locked. Okay, so all of this costs meld, which we haven't been doing a great job of looking for. That's okay. What we want is primarily this is actually pretty good. Although it doesn't cover the HP that you get with armor, so maybe not. The base HP is going to be the determining factor here. But we're looking for stuff like the ability to, you know, have better aim. This is interesting. So being able to identify invisible targets, pretty useful in those niche situations where we're fighting the, man, I forget what they're called. Are they mimics? But yeah. Oh, okay. So this is a buff. Pretty good for our support units, I guess. Being able to not die, pretty good. Okay, so yeah, height advantage. 5 aim and 5 crit, really good. 10 aim on shots that missed. But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that we can do here, and I really want to try and get another mech at some point. the mechanized units. We have. Wait, do we have one of these? Okay, I think we have a mech. Hang on. Okay, maybe. Am I crazy? Mech 2 Sentinel, we got the grenade launcher. Oh, we can pick one. I see. It costs 100 meld, so that's gonna be the remaining of our meld. Okay, so let's not deal with that right now. I want to see, like, how do we have to do something? Yes, we had to augment soldiers to put them in the actual mech. So I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, well, that calls it for this episode, I guess. And I guess just let me know if you want me to want to see me finish this series, whether or not we actually beat the game, or whether or not we kind of just fail hard on the next difficult mission. But it definitely feels good to be back playing video games, doing some light commentary. But let me know what you guys think. So thanks again for watching, and I guess I'll see you next time. Bye bye.